Inside Stuff with Martins Oloja today are talking about this is beyond EndSARS, End SWAT. Which name now? Is it SWAT or SARS? It has gone to End SWAT. But beyond the name, it is not about the name. We just want to use this opportunity to tell the authorities in Nigeria. I'm talking of authorities, not just authorities in Abuja, authorities in 36 states of the Federation and 774 local governments. Because this thing is not just about Abuja, it's about the government and people of Nigeria. And the government is not about the government of Buhari. Yeah, Buhari is the president. But we are talking to all the authorities in Nigeria that this is just the writing and crack on the wall. They have not been reading and they have not been seeing. They will have seen this thing, but when these young men, these angry young men who have been with this campaign, when they started, people thought that it was just the Arab rousers. After 2 days it will end. We just want to tell the authorities that it will not end like that. That these people are just using EndSARS campaign, End SWAT campaign now it has become, as an entry point. It is anger against a broken system. It is anger against a corrupt system that has not been able to reform itself. Is this anger against unfulfilled promises to the people? Is anger against just looking for money to win election after that one? Self-enrichment by our political leaders, our dealers who call themselves leaders. That these young people are not just ordinary people. Now it is not like Nadeko. It is not like a revolution now. You can find the leader and arrest the leader. You think it is over. Or Nadeko, you send all the leaders abroad. In those days, in 1993 and beyond, and you felt that it was okay for government. No, this is a movement against a bad system. It's not just about SARS. SARS is within the police force. Why has it been difficult for even the leadership to deal with the leadership of the police? Just change of name. I, formerly known as SARS, now the wishes to be called and addressed as SWAT. All former documents, all former atrocity, all former brutality remain. No, nobody is going to accept that. Nobody will accept that. It is not 18th century or 19th century. This is the age of the big data. This is the age of the social media. We are, even those of us in the media are aware that even these angry young men are not happy with the mainstream media, that they know we are covering them, but they are not happy and they don't trust us anymore. As they don't trust government, they don't even trust the media, which is a talk for another time. We will still have to cover them, whether they trust us, whether they like us or not. We still have to follow what is going on. This is 21st century, and it is the social media that drives the system because it's instantaneous. You can't just drive them. People are supporting this campaign. In the beginning, people felt that, they could start some counter forces from the north to campaign against people who were campaigning against police brutality in the south. But the story has changed in the last 24 hours. People have sprung up in the north and they are saying, and they have taken inspiration from the south. It's not about fault lines anymore. There's no fault line. The young people are the same all over the country. Young people in the north have risen up against their own leaders. They said that they should end insecurity in the north. That young people cannot work, farmers cannot go to their farm. There's hunger and there's anger in the north. Look at what has been happening in southern Kaduna. No, you don't even have information about the atrocities and about so many things that have been happening in Maiduguri. The governor is complaining. Even security people are campaigning and complaining about the governor of Borno State, who has been speaking against poor management of insecurity in his own state and in the northeast. So this is a message to our leaders that they should not mismanage this one. The writing has been on the wall. There has been a crack. Even one of our leaders has mentioned the crack in the wall. Therefore, this is an opportunity for the leaders, our leaders, across board, at all levels, to see that this is the time to begin restructuring of the system, a broken system. You cannot get an Inspector General of Police who will be far away from the people, from Port Harcourt, far away from Maiduguri, far away from Ibadan, far away from Okeogun in the same Oyo State, and giving orders for SARS to end or to just change the name and there will be a system. No, they should restructure, they should decentralize legally the operations of Nigerian police force. No matter how many names they give them, they can't change because the people now are saying, if you say you have changed the name of SARS to SWAT, have you changed the people? Have you changed the mindset? Have you changed their training? Therefore, they should learn from Alvin Toffler, who says we should not be illiterate of the 21st century. Illiterate of the 21st century, according to Alvin Toffler, a futurist, are those who cannot learn. He says specifically, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write. They will be those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Therefore, our government people and our police authorities should not be what Alvin Toffler called the illiterate of the 21st century. They should learn, they should unlearn, and they should relearn, not just change of name. If we do not learn, unlearn, and relearn, we will be there. We will just die. We don't want to die. This is my view. What is yours? Send your opinion to the comments section and let's continue from there. That is Inside Talk with Martins Oloja, the Guardian Nigerian.